Today we're trying to answer the age-old question of which is better, the rubber basketball materials or composite basketball materials. Let's start with the OG, the rubber basketball. When I was a kid, there were only leather indoor basketballs and cheap rubber outdoor basketballs. As I became a teenager and got into my 20s, that's when composite balls started becoming more and more popular. Composite balls were kind of a hybrid between the two. They had the feel of leather indoor balls, but were made of composite material, so they had better durability to last longer outdoors. So what are the differences between the two? Well, starting with rubber, the main difference is the texture and the feel of the ball. So rubber balls feel like rubber, meaning when you put your fingertips on the ball, they kind of stick. There's a stickiness. I call it a tackiness to rubber basketballs. When you put your fingertips on and you squeeze, your fingertips don't really move. As opposed to composite balls, when you put your fingertips on composite balls and you squeeze, your fingertips have a tendency to slide and glide more than they do on rubber balls because of the material of the ball. The difference when it comes to the material of composite basketballs are that the materials are thicker, thus they are more expensive to manufacture. That thicker material allows for cushion in the ball. The ball feels softer. There's a little bit of a sponginess. There's a little bit of a cushion there. And so when you put your fingertips on and you pull through, you get a little bit of a cushion, you get a little bit of a softness, and then your fingertips glide over the surface of the ball. In terms of just the feel of the two different materials, I've said many times before, I prefer rubber only because I have average size hands for a 5'8" male. When I put my hands on a rubber ball, I am more able to hold on and grip the ball with one hand because of the stickiness and tackiness of the rubber. But when it comes to the composite, because it's smoother and softer, when I put my fingertips on these balls and they move, I can't really grip them. I can't get a good one-handed palming of these types of material of balls, composite balls. If I had bigger hands and I could get more of a purchase on this ball and be able to grip it with one hand, I would probably prefer composite balls over rubber balls because they just feel better. They have a softer, smoother, just more comfortable feel to them. But because I can't really get a grip on these softer balls the way I want and need to, I prefer rubber balls just because of the tackiness and the grips my fingertips can get on them. So okay, the balls have different feels, they have different textures.